New technology is almost always based around the question of how can this make my life easier? And that usually involves performing the same job but in less time. Take the task of making sure our cranes are leveled and squared properly. If you've ever walked through the shop and seen what appears to be a half a dozen clotheslines all over the place, you've seen what formally went into this process. When large machines like ours aren't properly leveled or square, it can lead to unnecessary wear and tear, increasing maintenance for our customers that could be avoided. Enter the Leica AT500, researched and acquired by our innovation lab. The shop has been using this laser tracker over the last few months to accurately and efficiently record measurements at speeds a fraction of what it took before.
All right, so after we find the location for the tripod and the tracker to where it can see everything that we need to measure, we will start our level frame measurement. So as long as everything's green, you can see it's not perfectly centered, but as long as everything's green, it will level itself out. So let me start our level program, and then if you look over at the tracker, it is doing its measurements currently.
The laser tracker uses lasers and small super precise mirrors as sensors attached to powerful magnets in a similar fashion to the motion capture suits in the movie or video game industry. The laser is projected out to the mirror, captured, perfectly recentered, and sent back to the device. And Caleb can then record that point.
We have all of those points that we just made right in our software here.
With all 6 degrees of freedom, left, right, up, down, back and forth, in play, the more points recorded, the more accurate the readings become. And it can get pretty accurate. The software involved also gives us a seamless look at what our engineers are able to create on screen versus the real-life fabrication.
So any jobs that we complete in SolidWorks, we're able to take the models out of SolidWorks and import them into Inspire, and you can actually, in real time, see measurements of the part that you're taking so that you're able to actually kind of coordinate everything together and get a more cohesive picture. That software can also output a report that shows the CAD model in it with the measurements overlaid on it. That's more helpful to people that aren't as familiar with the measurement process.
So when new tech comes into town and we ask, how can this make my life easier? Here's what Caleb had to say.
I never set up end trucks and drop girders the same day, and I did with this.